Hello everybody and welcome back to Maple Squared. Today it's just me, Tate, you know, that guy who sits next to Mia sometimes. Older brother, just by a few years. Not really important right now. So this is the very first episode on this channel where it's just me. Do people call them episodes on YouTube? Are they called episodes or are they just called videos? Well anyway, I was laying in bed this morning. I woke up with a bit of a cold and I was sleeping in. I was just kind of like rolling around in bed and I was like watching this channel of like this lady who I really like. I can't pronounce her name because it's in a different language. Can't pronounce her channel because it's also in a different language. But I was like watching her videos this morning and what she does is she like will cook things with like ingredients that I'm familiar with, like it's like cucumbers and like watermelons and onions, like stuff that is like pretty standard, but like the things that she'll cook with them are like not standard at all. She'll like make bread out of like watermelon and she'll be like, this is a really good summer treat, and I'm just like, it would be a really good summer treat, like delicious watermelon bread. And I was watching like one of her cucumber videos this morning. And I thought to myself, I have most of the ingredients in this video in my fridge and I have most of what I need to cook this cucumber bread. And then I was like, and I also have this like YouTube channel and I could like record myself trying to make this cucumber bread and I could like upload it onto the YouTube channel. And like I was like, is this a good idea? And then I like looked at myself in the mirror and I was just like, probably not, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So that brings us to right about now. I'm sitting in my room. I don't know if you noticed a bit of a change of scenery here. I hope to make this a little bit more of like a permanent fixture on this channel. Me and Mia get together every once in a while for like filming and just kind of like general tomfoolery and hanging out. It's really easy for me to just like jump out of bed and just like film a fun little video, and I hope that you guys enjoy it, because as nervous as it makes me to be in front of a camera, I also really enjoy doing it. So yeah, without further ado, I think the best course of action is to just get right into it. I have the ingredients all like laid out in the kitchen. Let's move out there. Let's get cooking. Let's make some cucumber bread. Let's drink some orange juice. Let's get rid of this cold. Hello and welcome to my kitchen. It looks really clean. That's because I cleaned it for this video. Not 2 hours ago, this kitchen was downright filthy. I mean, I cleaned it so that you wouldn't know about this, but now I'm telling you about it, so I don't know. Why did I even clean it? I don't know. Don't ask me questions I don't know the answer to. It makes me look dumb. Look, the last thing I need is your judgment, okay? I mean, please, don't feel like I'm judging you for judging me, but please don't leave. Please don't go anywhere. Today, we're going to cook with cucumbers in a way you've never seen cucumbers cooked with before. All right, now that you've been introduced to my kitchen and the many states of cleanliness that it is in at times, it's time to get going. And there they are, the beauties, the main event. So the very first thing that the video tells me to do is just to chop these. Whoa, check it out, I found a cutting board. I don't know why I neglected to use one of these for the first couple of seconds there. I'd say that's probably enough, you know, like I'm only one person. How much cucumber bread can I actually eat? Like over an extended period of time, probably a lot, but presently, maybe like 2-3 slices. Whew, is it hot in here or is it just me? It is just me. I'm alone. So what we have now, what we're left with is a bowl of cucumber. Next up, what we're gonna do, you wait right there, I'm coming right back. I'm gonna crack a couple of eggs in there. Check this out. You wanna see some skill? You guys come to this channel for one thing and one thing only. Perfection. The recipe calls for 30 grams of sugar. I don't know how much 30 grams is. I'm gonna have to Google some conversions up in here. Get some conversions up in here. Metric versus imperial up in here. Get converting. What, you don't like converting things? You don't like converting things? You can leave. If you don't like converting, you can go home. 2.5 tablespoons. All right. I came prepared with lots of sugar. We don't need as much as I thought we were gonna need. Just 2 of these little Nellies. This one's for you guys. Now, what we are left with is a beautiful bowl of cucumber, sugar, and egg. See, this is the point in the video where I'm usually just like, what exactly is she making? Cucumber, egg, and sugar in a bowl? Like, what could it be? It all comes together. You'll see. You'll all see. If you actually want to see something like this made proper, I highly recommend you go check out her channel, because watching me attempt this is cool and all. I want to say it like makes you guys cool to be here and watching this. You're definitely not getting the full effect. So in her videos, she will stir and make everything with chopsticks, so I'm going to attempt to do the same. So far, I'm proud of what I've achieved. It's hard just to like not eat it right now, you know what I mean? It's just like cucumber coated in egg. That statement may have been laced with some sarcasm. I'm having a pretty easy time not digging into this right now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where it all comes together. So next up, what she does is she blends it. Now she has like a big blender, excuse me, that is like designed for this sort of thing. I have a Magic Bullet, which is designed for everything, not sponsored. Can't see my head right now, but there it is. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to slowly but surely put this into here, blend it, pour it into a different bowl. So you hear blend it, pour it into a different bowl until it's all blended up. Nobody said it would be easy, okay? You gotta work for it. If you want results, you gotta work for it. Life isn't just gonna show up and hand you cucumber bread. You know what I mean? It's like if you want it, you gotta go out and get it. You gotta make multiple trips to the blender. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? This is disguised. You thought this was a cooking video. It's actually an inspirational video. Are you feeling the inspiration? I really don't know what the best way to do this is. I've run all the options in my head. Kind of just arrived at the simplest one, which is just try my best to pour it out of the little pouring nozzle here into the cup. Feel free to make fun of me for arriving at this conclusion. Oh! Looks like enough for the first round, don't you think? 3 of these in the morning. Start your day off right. Why is this a Magic Bullet commercial? Nobody would want to buy a Magic Bullet after seeing this. Here we go. Come on, baby. Take me to Blend City, baby. Why are you not working? Ah, it's not plugged in. I'm so stupid. Sound off in the comments if you're stupid like me. Ow! Come on, baby, you can do it. I believe in you. Yeah! Look at that girl blend. Yeah, baby. I'm gonna just like pause it and like blend it all because I think it's gonna take a while. And I feel like I don't want to put everybody through that. First batch is done. It smells righteous. It looks how it does in her video. Hers is like less chunky, but I don't know. I like my cucumber bread with a little bit of chunk to it. Call me crazy. Well, nose to the grindstone, back to it. Chop chop, second batch needs to be ready. See you in a minute. We get crazy, we get blendy, we get crazy, we get blendy. The way she blends, huh? Yeah, I see you blended from across the room. I gotta come over and say something. What's a blender like you do in a place like this? That's enough blending for one batch. I'm pretty excited about how this is looking. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't know how to operate a camera, so I need to show it like this. I'm sitting on the floor. If you clean up as you go, when you get to the end, there's nothing left to clean up. That's the little trick my mom taught me. I don't know. If you're gonna take away anything from this video, why not take away that? A little tip. And we're back. We've got a bowl of cucumber, sugar and egg. And next up, we're gonna add, oh, hang on, I'm receiving a phone call. Hello? That was Bell support. They wanted me to add another security question. Oh, the window's open, 1 sec. Without further ado, we're gonna add some yeast. Have I lost my yeast? Where is my yeast? Oh, you know what? It's up here. Oh, the way she just sits on top there makes me really uncomfortable and I don't know why. What if this is like the grossest thing ever? Has anybody entertained the possibility that this might not be extremely delicious? Because I sure have not. I'm quite confident that this is gonna be pretty much the future of bread. Sure does smell funky. 300 grams of flour roughly converts to 2 cups, so That'll soak up most of the moisture. Game time. Don't let anybody tell you that it's not game time when it is game time. 1 cup. Get out of here, you kitchen implement. You think you're so tough. All right, game time. You know what they say, right? It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. I think the person who said that probably talking about making bread out of cucumber. I'm really enjoying the journey. I'm really enjoying this time that we're spending together. Why don't we do this more often? Wow, that's so interesting. It's like so fresh smelling. That smells like summer, man. Sorry to get genuine on you, but dang, that smells like so good. Just reeks of long summer nights with friends. Hanging out on my friend's porch, chilling, eating cucumbers, getting into trouble. Always eating cucumbers. I remember those days. Mia used this cake pan last and she didn't clean it. That's disappointing. Mia, if you're watching this, clean the cake pan next time. Because somebody might just need to use it. Somebody who's not you, you know? That's so messed up. I'm steamed. I'm steamed, much like this cucumber bread is going to be pretty darn soon. We're like getting pretty close to popping this thing in the oven, and I can honestly say this has been such a journey. And I'm so happy that you were here to share this with me. Okay, next up, we are going to sprinkle some sesame seeds all over the bottom of this beast. That's what she does in the video. Sesame seeds sprinkled. And finally, yeah! But the next thing that she does in the video is she applies dried cranberries. And here's what we're left with. Oh boy, I hope this turns out. Dear God, please. So this is where things are gonna be a little weird. I don't actually own a steamer, and this cake is supposed to be steamed. So I read online that if you like put like a couple of like little balls of tin foil in a pan, and then like put a bit of water in it, then you can basically like use a pot like this guy here as a steamer. You just like set what you're cooking on top of the balls of tin foil. So no one would lie on the internet, okay? Especially not about something like a steamer. So what I'm doing here is I'm ripping up a little bit of aluminum foil, making it into balls, and then putting them in the pan. Does this seem like normal behavior to you? Sure does seem like normal behavior to me. Let's get nice and friendly for this one. There's my steamer, my homemade budget steamer. I've done it again. This isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna work. There's no way this is gonna work. But I'm gonna do it anyway because you know what they say. What? You know what they say. I don't have to say it again because you already know it, right? Why would I say it again? I'm going to put some water in it because for steam to exist, there first must be liquid. Gonna work just fine. All right, I'm gonna let that come to a boil, and then we're gonna steam our little beast. The water is starting to boil. Oh yeah, look at that view. You guys have front row seats. Front row seats to this hot ticket event. One day you'll be able to tell your kids, I sat front row when Tate put his cake into his crappy homemade steamer. Is this gonna work? Why do I feel like this might work? Look at it. It's steaming. Get a pic of me. Get a pic of me with my daughter. Get a pic of me with my beautiful child. I'm gonna put the plate over it. And this is what we've achieved. All our hard work and dedication has led up to this point. Godspeed, little cake. Godspeed, little beauty. 30 minutes on the clock. Then I'll have delicious cake to eat. Well, folks, it's that time. What time is it, you ask? Reveal time. Underneath this plate is something that I worked on for at least an hour. Bring you over here. I want you to have a good angle. Now, I haven't looked at this yet, so I have no idea what it's gonna look like. All I did was turn the temperature down and let it simmer for 5 minutes. So what's underneath this plate, it could be anything. Probably still a cucumber cake. The quality of the cucumber cake is what I'm referring to. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I don't know what I expected. I mean, it's a reveal, you know? It doesn't always have to be a big loud thing. Sometimes it's just like I made a cake out of cucumbers and it turned out okay. I don't know what I expected. Like, I don't know, maybe the cake to be missing and like there's like a clue indicating like who stole the cake and I have to like somehow track it down. These cake fumes are making me dizzy. Ooh wee. Huh? Huh? What do you think? How does it look? Drop a comment. First impressions, you know, it's heavy. It's got some serious weight to it. It weighs more than 2 cucumbers. I've let it cool for about 20 minutes. I got kind of sidetracked. I'm going to unbuckle. Whoa, scared here. I'm a little okay. Did I do this right? Oh baby, she's still a little hot. I want to get it onto this plate. It's actually like holding itself together pretty well. I'm kind of impressed. Get up off that plate. Here we go. Oh my gosh, it's so dense, you guys. It's so heavy. That worked. I mean, like what else can be said that hasn't been said already, right? I don't know why I moved it onto the plate. I feel like that wasn't necessary. I guess I just wanted to prove that it could be done, you know? Oh, it's definitely not cooked all the way through. I'm not exactly keen on the smell. I'm not exactly keen on the smell, but I'm gonna try it just because, I mean, I put all this time into it. That's really not for me. It's just so dense. It's just like hot, dense cucumber. Try one more bite. I really am not crazy about that. Oh, somebody out there likes this. And I'm sure if it was made by that woman, I'd probably like it a lot more because hers looked way nicer than mine too. Like mine looks flat and like dense like a sponge, whereas hers was like big and puffy and airy. And like when she pushed down on it, it like had some, I mean, mine sort of does that. Like look, when I like push down on it, it like sort of like springs back, which is what it's supposed to do. All in all, it's like, it's not my favorite snack. It's not the worst thing I've ever tasted. And it was fun to make. So at the very least, like enjoy the videos, one, because they're awesome. And that lady is a wizard. Have fun with your friends or have fun alone in your apartment making a cake out of cucumbers. 2, 3, bond over the fact that like it's not your favorite flavor. Maybe like one of your friends likes it and it like surprises everybody. They're like, you like it? That's you, man. So that's 3, you can bond over it. And 4, there might not be a 4th reason to do this. I'm sorry. I wish there was. Regardless of your reasons for making this cake, regardless for your reasons for enjoying cucumbers, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you I hope that you enjoyed watching me fumble around my kitchen for 15 minutes or so. In the future, there will probably be more videos of me doing this solo, so feel free to stop by again and drop a comment. I really enjoy like baking like random stuff and like cooking random stuff in the kitchen, so if there's like anything that you guys want to see me try and make or like any recipes that you guys want to see me try and follow, feel free to let me know. Got lots of fun videos planned in the future. Drop a comment if there's anything that you want to see me do. Thank you all for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Goodbye.